Hello and welcome to Attention Central Texas. This is Pat Galanfi, your hostess today. And we've got a fun program because we've got some representatives from Moody Gardens in Galveston, Texas. So we actually have 4 guests. We have Alexis and Amy and Ashley and BS. What? I can't say it.
Ballestas.
Ballestas. Please, somebody tell me what that means.
So Ballestas is one of our Humboldt penguins. We have 7 different species of penguins down at the aquarium in Moody Gardens. But our Humboldts are a tropical species, so we have 10 of these guys. And all of them have different names that represent different regions where they're from. So these guys in the wild are found off the coast of Chile and Peru, in that area down in South America. So they all have different names representing those different areas.
How many penguins do you guys have down there?
We have 10 Humboldts and 90 plus of our 6 other subantarctic species.
Oh, that's wonderful. It's like a zoo all by itself.
just the penguins.
Just for the penguins.
Well, welcome, Ballestas. Glad to have you here today. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit. I know Moody Gardens is a very busy place.
Yes.
So who wants to start and tell me what all is available for people that want to go to Moody Gardens?
I will kick it off.
Okay.
So we are gearing up for spring break. I know it's cold and rainy right now, but spring break is going to be here before we know it.
And that'll change by then.
Yeah, exactly. This is Texas.
That's right.
So we are gearing up for that, and we're bringing in a few movies for spring break specifically. So one of them is Exhibition Chesapeake. So it's all about the Chesapeake Bay, which is, of course, up on the north part of the U.S., but we have our own Galveston Bay right off the coast of Galveston. So we're actually going to be explaining the similarities and the differences between Chesapeake Bay and Galveston Bay. A lot of the same species of animals live in those 2 different bays of water. The ecosystems are very similar. And we're bringing in somebody really exciting to explain those differences. We're actually bringing in Jeff Corwin. If you're familiar with him, he's an Emmy Award-winning naturalist and conservationist. So he's going to be at Moody Gardens on March 7th. To again explain those similarities and differences between Chesapeake Bay and Galveston Bay, and really those ties about why we should protect those bays, why it's important, and how they contribute to our ecosystem overall. As well, we're also bringing in a second movie for spring break called Ancient Caves. When you think of ancient caves, you might not think immediately underwater cave diving. Well, that actually features pretty prominently in the film, and we're really lucky at Moody Gardens. We actually have a cave diver who works on our staff.
Oh, wow.
He actually goes down to the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, and he does cave diving in the cenotes and the sinkholes that are down there, which is actually one of the locations featured in the movie Ancient Caves. So on March 14th, which is the second weekend of spring break, we're actually going to have him. He's our dive safety officer. His name is Jake. Jake is going to be presenting some of his research that he's done out in the Yucatan Peninsula to tie in with the film. And we're also going to have some exciting hands-on activities for the kids. They can kind of tinker with some of the equipment that he works with, kind of see what he does when he's out in the field doing that cave diving. We're even going to have some obstacle courses and things like that, so kids can even see how tight those spaces can be in those caves, which can get pretty cramped in there. So it's going to be really fun for kids. And that's one of the big things about Moody Gardens. We sneak that learning in. You're having fun, so you don't realize you're learning, but when you've come away, you've really learned at least one thing.
Right, yeah, absolutely. Well, they're having fun over there.
Ballestas is giving them a run for their money. He didn't sleep well last night, so he's keeping us on our toes today.
And I know all these cameras and lights aren't doing you any good either, so you've been very good. I appreciate you. So now, what exactly do you two do? Do you just care for the animals? Do you just run around cleaning up after
Wranglers? Basically, we're both on the seal and penguin team, so we work with all of our different species of penguins and our harbor seals and California sea lions. So we take care of them, we clean up after them, we feed them, do all sorts of different enrichment and training. For our penguins, though, which is something fun you can do when you visit Moody Gardens, we have penguin encounters. It's a 45-minute kind of a learning program. You learn all about the birds, how they are in our exhibits, how they are in the wild, conservation issues they're facing, ways that you can help, and then you also kind of get a close-up few minutes with one of our birds.
Oh,
we
that's
usually
good.
do some penguin art with them as well, which is a lot of fun, and our guests really enjoy getting that close-up experience with our birds.
Right, yeah, I
The
can
employees
imagine.
like it too. I like going over there and doing a penguin encounter myself, so it's really fun, I guarantee
Coloring
it.
is a big thing right now with grown-ups, I've noticed.
Yes.
Our job is one long penguin encounter.
There you go. There you go.
Well, what else is going on? I know you have a lot more than seals and penguins, and there's just no telling what's going on there.
Yeah, so Ashley and Amy, they both work in the aquarium. In addition to the penguins, which I could just stand in front of their exhibit all day, but we also have seals and sea lions that they mentioned, sharks, tropical fish. We go all the way from the South Atlantic, which is where the cold climate penguins live, all the way to the Caribbean. So you get to experience all those different marine ecosystems. Then we also have our rainforest pyramid, which really does feel like a rainforest in there. It's hot and humid.
And he needs a nap.
I was
so
gonna
we're
say,
gonna let him
but
go
yes,
take
this
a
is
nap.
gonna go take a nap. But hey, he's been a trooper today. So
Yes, he has.
in our rainforest pyramid, we go all the way through the rainforests of Asia, Africa, and the Americas. So you see free-flighted birds, free-roaming monkeys, couple of sloths, and then not free-roaming on exhibit. We have things like a Komodo dragon. We have an ocelot. So tons of fun animals in there that you can go experience. And then our third pyramid is our Discovery Pyramid. And right now, on the top level of that pyramid, we have our Discovery Museum, which has roving exhibits. And this year, right now it's called Skelly Town. So it's all about the bones of the body. So you go in there and get to learn all about our skeletons, also animal skeletons, how we're alike, how we're similar, or how we're different. And we even talk about how what we eat affects our bones, what happens if we break a bone, how we mend it. So again, we're sneaking the learning in. It's interactive, so you're tinkering with things, playing with things, but you're learning the whole time while you're there. On the bottom level of our Discovery Pyramid, we have our Audience Recognition Theater, which that means when you go in that theater, you're actually interacting with the characters on the screen in real time.
Oh, wow.
So the character learns your name. He might ask you to get up and do dance with him. You might get to press a button and figure out where the submarine that you're on is going to go.
And this is for the grown-ups, right?
It's totally for the grown-ups. Totally for the grown-ups. But it's actually 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. So it's actually
wow.
based on that Jules Verne novel that was published back in the 1800s. So it's very like science exploration. Again, you're on that submarine, so it's super fun. Yeah, the kids are gonna have fun, but the adults are gonna have fun too, I promise.
It sounds like it. It sounds like it. Someone told me something about like a lazy river type thing. Is that still going there?
So that's for the summer. So it's not quite open quite yet, but it will
Okay.
be open for the summer.
So for us lazy people, you even have something for us.
Although we are right next door to Schlitterbahn,
Oh,
which they have a lazy river.
that's true,
so
yeah.
if you need a lazy river, we have one right there. It's literally right across the street.
Sounds like y'all keep us really busy when we show up at Moody Gardens.
I
And
strongly suggest don't just take one day.
Yeah.
You'll be very tired, but not in a good way at the end of it. 'Cause you'll just
Yeah.
be running around doing everything.
I can certainly see that. There's a lot to go, and it's just the amazing learning that can go on. It makes learning fun, which hopefully when the kids get back to school, they'll want to remain having fun.
Yes.
Because I know in my classes, it was the teachers that really had fun that I got good grades in.
Yes.
History was another story. So tell me about how we can get information on Moody Gardens and who to contact if we need questions asked.
The best place to go is moodygardens.org.
Okay.
That's our website. You can get information on all of the attractions we have. You can even purchase your tickets there, so when you get to Moody Gardens, you don't have to wait in that ticket line. You can
Okay.
just jump out of the car and enjoy the fun. I should mention we also have a hotel on property,
Okay.
as well as the golf course. So if you decide you want to book a stay, maybe make it a long weekend or
Yeah.
come for a whole week.
Or a long week.
There you go. Come for spring break. You can book a stay at that hotel from that website as well. And you can also book a tea time at our golf course. Hard to believe, but it's going to be golfing weather pretty soon. So if
You
you
mean
decide,
it's not already?
yeah, not well for some people maybe.
I've
maybe
seen them
not
out
quite
there
for
already.
me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but the great thing about our golf course is you can actually really tailor your game. We have 5 levels of tee boxes. So if you're like me, you're barely a beginner versus if you're an expert. I have people in my family who are, pro and amateur. So you can really tailor a game to how you want to
Oh,
play
that's
it.
cool.
So it's really, really cool. If there are 5 people in the car when you get to Moody Gardens, I guarantee you jump out, go 5 different directions.
Awesome. Well, I have one question for Ashley. How in the world did you get into what you're doing?
For most of us, it's kind of the same story. We all love animals and love conservation and want to do basically anything we can to help. And one way is through education.
Yeah.
Working with these animals side by side, we get to know them, know their personalities, get to kind of see it all come out, even when we have chicks hatch out that grow up, as well as work with other facilities on making sure that these species are here for years and years to come, which is
That's
amazing.
awesome. That is awesome. And so you have a similar story, right,
Very
Amy?
similar. Grew up. I always loved animals. Knew I wanted to work with them, and definitely got more interested in the conservation side of things. And as I got older, and it really is a good way to
Sure.
do both.
Yeah. Well, this has been a lot of fun. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate, I can't say his name, your friend being here.
Biased.
And I just appreciate all of y'all being here today. And I hope you'll have a blessed day. Thank you again for coming. And you guys have a great day with Jesus and get a chance to go to Moody Gardens in Galveston this summer.